Investing in yourself also involves setting and pursuing goals that challenge and inspire you. When you commit to your growth, you're sending a message to yourself that you are worthy of effort and improvement. This process builds self-confidence and a sense of accomplishment. The act of setting goals and working toward them creates momentum, and that momentum propels you forward in every area of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you a question. How often do you truly stop and take a moment to care for the most important person in your life? And no, I'm not talking about your spouse, your children, your parents, or your closest friends. I'm talking about you. That's right, you. When was the last time you genuinely put yourself first, not out of selfishness, but because you understand that your well-being is the cornerstone of everything else in your life? You cannot pour from an empty cup. This simple yet profound truth reminds us that taking care of ourselves is not a luxury but a necessity. Often we find ourselves so busy fulfilling responsibilities, helping others, and chasing goals that we neglect the one thing that sustains it all, our well-being. Self-care and self-love are not acts of selfishness, they are acts of wisdom. When you are depleted, exhausted, or unfulfilled, your ability to serve others and succeed in life diminishes. To truly give your best to the people and tasks around you, you must first ensure that your own cup is full. Picture this: you're running on fumes, trying to meet deadlines, handle personal obligations, and be there for everyone else. At first you may manage, but eventually the cracks begin to show. Your energy wanes, your patience wears thin, and your creativity falters. You may find yourself irritable, overwhelmed, or disconnected from the very things that once brought you joy. Why? Because you've been giving and giving without replenishing your own resources. This is what happens when you neglect self-care. It's like trying to drive a car on an empty tank. It might move for a while, but eventually it comes to a halt. Loving yourself first means recognizing the importance of maintaining your physical, emotional, and mental health. It means understanding that your well-being is the foundation upon which everything else in your life is built. Think about the people in your life who depend on you, your family, friends, colleagues, or community. If you are running on empty, how can you support them effectively? You can't. But when you prioritize yourself, when you take the time to rest, recharge, and grow, you become stronger, more resilient, and more capable of helping others. This principle also applies to your professional life. Whether you're leading a team, running a business, or working toward personal goals, you can only achieve sustainable success if you are operating at your best. Overworking yourself without taking time to recharge leads to burnout, which ultimately hampers productivity and creativity. On the other hand, when you take care of yourself, you approach your work with renewed energy and focus, allowing you to perform at a higher level. Self-care doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. It's about making deliberate choices that nurture your well-being. It could mean setting aside time for exercise, eating nourishing foods, getting enough sleep, or taking moments of silence to reflect and breathe. It could mean saying no to commitments that drain you or surrounding yourself with positive influences that uplift you. These small but consistent actions ensure that your cup remains full. Another important aspect of loving yourself first is self-compassion. Far too often we are our own harshest critics. We hold ourselves to impossible standards, replay mistakes in our minds, and allow negative self-talk to undermine our confidence. But self-love means treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a dear friend. It means recognizing that you are human, that mistakes are part of growth, and that you are deserving of grace and forgiveness. When your cup is full, you don't just improve your own life, you enhance the lives of those around you. You become a better partner, parent, friend, and colleague. Your energy becomes contagious, inspiring others to take care of themselves as well. Self-love is not an isolated act. It creates a ripple effect that touches everyone in your circle. In the end, loving yourself first is not about putting yourself above others. It's about ensuring that you have the strength, energy, and joy to show up for them in the best possible way. Remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourself, and you'll find that your ability to give, love, and achieve grows exponentially. Self-worth is one of the most powerful forces in shaping your life. It dictates how you see yourself, how you treat yourself, and ultimately how others treat you. It serves as the foundation for the standards you set in every area of your life, your relationships, your career, your health, and even your happiness. When you truly love and value yourself, you naturally raise the bar for what you accept and expect. But when self-worth is lacking, you may find yourself settling for less than you deserve, whether it's in how others treat you, the opportunities you pursue, or the way you live your life. The relationship you have with yourself is the blueprint for every other relationship in your life. If you don't believe you are worthy of love, respect, and kindness, it becomes far too easy to tolerate disrespect, neglect, or even abuse. This isn't about blaming yourself for the actions of others, but about recognizing that your self-perception sets the tone for how others perceive and interact with you. People tend to treat you in alignment with how you treat yourself. When you consistently show self-respect and self-love, you send a clear message to the world about your value, and others are more likely to reflect that back to you. Self-worth isn't just about relationships with others, it also shapes the way you approach your goals and opportunities. When you value yourself, you don't settle for mediocrity. You believe that you're capable of achieving great things, and you pursue those things with confidence and determination. On the other hand, a lack of self-worth can hold you back. You may doubt your abilities, fear failure, or avoid taking risks because you don't believe you're worthy of success. This mindset creates a self-fulfilling prophecy. You hold back missed opportunities and then use those missed opportunities as evidence that you're not capable or deserving. Loving yourself first means recognizing that you are enough just as you are. It doesn't mean you're perfect, no one is, but it does mean you are inherently worthy of love, respect, and happiness. It means letting go of the idea that your worth is tied to external achievements, other people's opinions, or material possessions. While accomplishments and external validation can feel good, they are fleeting. True self-worth comes from within, from the knowledge that your value is intrinsic and not dependent on anything outside of you. Building self-worth is a process, and it often starts with small but powerful actions. It could mean setting boundaries and learning to say no to things that don't serve you. It could mean celebrating your strengths and accomplishments, no matter how small, instead of focusing on your perceived shortcomings. It could mean practicing self-compassion, forgiving yourself for past mistakes, and recognizing that you're a work in progress. These practices reinforce the idea that you are valuable and deserving of care and respect. When you elevate your sense of self-worth, the ripple effect is profound. You begin to attract better opportunities and healthier relationships because you're no longer willing to accept less than you deserve. You approach challenges with greater confidence, knowing that your value isn't diminished by setbacks or failures. You create a life that reflects your true potential because you believe in your ability to achieve it. Remember, the way you treat yourself sets the standard for your life. If you want to create a fulfilling, meaningful life, it starts with loving yourself first. When you value yourself, you give others permission to do the same. You set the tone for a life that is not just lived, but truly celebrated. The world responds to the energy you project, and self-worth is the key to projecting confidence, strength, and possibility. Love yourself first and watch how your life transforms. Investing in yourself is the most rewarding and transformative decision you can make. When you take the time, energy, and resources to nurture your mind, body, and spirit, you're not only improving your own life, you're elevating your ability to contribute to the world around you. Self-investment is not an indulgence or an afterthought. It is a critical step toward personal growth and lasting success. It means recognizing that you are your greatest asset and treating yourself as such. Investing in yourself begins with personal development. This includes continuously learning, growing, and expanding your knowledge and skills. The world is changing rapidly, and staying stagnant is not an option if you want to thrive. Read books, attend seminars, take courses, and seek out mentors who can guide you. When you invest in education, whether formal or self-directed, you open doors to new opportunities and possibilities. Knowledge equips you to solve problems, make informed decisions, and innovate in ways you might never have imagined. But it's not just about intellectual growth, it's also about nurturing your emotional and mental well-being. Taking care of your mental health is a cornerstone of self-investment. This might mean practicing mindfulness, meditating, or seeking therapy to work through challenges. Emotional resilience allows you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and clarity. It helps you maintain a positive outlook, even in the face of adversity, and fosters the confidence you need to pursue your goals. Physical health is another area where investment pays off significantly. Your body is the vehicle that carries you through life, and how you treat it matters. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient sleep are not just habits, they are forms of self-respect. When you prioritize your health, you're not only increasing your energy levels and longevity, but also boosting your ability to perform at your best. A healthy body supports a healthy mind, and together they create the foundation for a fulfilling and productive life. Time is one of your most valuable resources, and how you allocate it reflects your priorities. Investing in yourself means carving out time for the things that matter most. It could mean setting aside moments for self-reflection, planning your future, or pursuing hobbies that bring you joy. It could also mean disconnecting from distractions like social media or unnecessary obligations to focus on activities that align with your goals and values. When you're intentional with your time, you amplify your potential and make progress toward the life you want. Financial investment in yourself is equally important. Whether it's spending money on a gym membership, a professional course, or a well-deserved vacation to recharge, these expenditures are not costs, they are investments in your growth and well-being. The returns on these investments often far exceed the initial expense, as they contribute to your happiness, productivity, and long-term success. Investing in yourself also involves setting and pursuing goals that challenge and inspire you. When you commit to your growth, you're sending a message to yourself that you are worthy of effort and improvement. This process builds self-confidence and a sense of accomplishment. The act of setting goals and working toward them creates momentum, and that momentum propels you forward in every area of your life. The beauty of self-investment is that it compounds over time. The small, consistent steps you take today lead to exponential growth in the future. Every book you read, every skill you master, and every moment you spend nurturing your well-being contributes to a richer, more fulfilling life. By investing in yourself, you're not only creating a better present, you're laying the groundwork for a future filled with possibilities. The greatest gift you can give yourself and others is the best version of you. When you invest in yourself, you elevate your ability to love, give, and succeed. You set an example for those around you, inspiring them to prioritize their own growth and well-being. So take that first step. Commit to your development, your health, and your happiness. The rewards will ripple through every aspect of your life, proving that the best investment you'll ever make is the one you make in yourself.